Like a phoenix from the ashes, today's bird build scorches everything in its path. Expect to see tons of burn, high survivability, and a health bar that just won't go down. Hope you enjoy. Hello everybody, we are back with another ranked Bazaar run with Mr. Pygmalion. And I was wondering if I should try out this enchanted item route, but I was thinking there are so many Pygmalion items that are small that he doesn't really like. So we are just going to continue gold maxing. And I think gold maxing is also fun because you can buy lots of things. Who does not like to buy items? So Kina, what can you show us? So we've got a succulence, but at bronze, not great. We could pick up Piggy Bank. And what I did notice in my previous run is it's actually a toy. So it synergizes in... Well, it doesn't synergize. It allows us to go to the Tiny Furry Monsters event and get a XP. But I think I'll rather just grab Piggles. Not going to be too impactful, but I might reroll for the Ganjo. So there's Fixer Upper, and it's nice and early. So should we try a Fixer Upper route? I think I prefer that over the Matchbox. I am not a very proficient Matchbox player, so we'll pick Fixer Upper very early. And what about running it with a bird? Quite a weak combo until we get this to diamond and we get more value on it. A bird, we've got a toy. We'll pick it up. It's better than nothing. So, shall we try Banana Boy? Yeah, let's go Banana Boy. Look to get ourselves the duct tape. So this is going out on Wednesday, so this might be the final gameplay video on the old patch. Because there's a high likelihood they patch on... Well, they patch today, when you are watching this video. So that means Thursday I might do a gameplay video on the new patch, or maybe I'll do some patch notes, if it is some wide sweeping changes. But I'm curious what changes we really need. I think people have been having a lot of success, maybe a dominating amount of success, picking up a gold fiery skill early on. So maybe that needs to be toned down. But I don't play too much Vanessa and Dooley. I've been spamming a ton of Pygmalion. So I haven't seen that gold skill too much. And I usually don't go the gold skill option on Pig just because he has so many rubbish skills. But it is nice with a Matchbox. So Lost Crate is an option I like to do to sometimes get maybe like a bronze regal or something to silver as soon as possible. It does mean we're going to have to give up that fight. And I think that is fine. We will just concede day one. Very common strategy with me. But yeah, I'll sell blue nanas. And I don't think we need to rock these items. No point upgrading the Fixer Upper when it does that sort of naturally as you spend gold. So let's see. But if this is a bad player and they built a rubbish board, maybe we win. Oh, they got the gold arms dealer. That is going to be very exciting for them. If they can find some way of generating money, they can have a fat HP pool. So yeah, with their scaling, unfortunately a loss. But they did position poorly. Your Piranha should be getting some damage from the Switchblade. But yeah, losing a day one fight. Very common if you've watched some of my recent videos. I do some greedy plays day one, and sometimes even day two. I haven't really been watching too many high-level players, so I don't know if that's a bad route to go, but been having pretty good amount of success. Lots of 10 pieces. Could go even more money. Or do we have to find something? I would like to find something to potentially beat the Rogue Scrapper. So there is one of Pygmalion's best early game items in the Ganjo. Would we need a marbles matchbox? Yeah, I don't really want to run it. But it's good. But I don't want to run it. So I think I'll just take Ganja. And would we even be able to beat Rogue Scrapper with Ganja Fixer Upper? Maybe. Scale enough shielding. Might want to kick the bird for something else to scale. So there's Textiles. Also great with the Ganja because you get double scaling. We will grab a rewards card. We will grab Textiles. We don't need the Pinata. Find an expensive purchase. And there's an arms dealer. Okay. So I think I want to grab arms dealer. We'll just give you so much value over the run. Getting so much max HP. And I think we'll go Andy. Maybe secure just a little bit more strength going into the next fight. You could maybe say, let's upgrade Hammer the Ganja. And then we just grab another Hammer. And I don't think that's too bad, honestly. Let's double Hammer. So I'll use it on this Ganja. And would it then mean the Burb for the scaling? And what about some crit chance on the Textiles? Would we win off scaling like this? I think we do. So let's go beat up Rogi. And maybe just get one more XP to hit level 3 before the next fight. Should be in a nice spot. But yeah, I would have liked something else to scale on the side here because we're overheating a lot. And in a sandstorm, that can be problematic. But we're just going to outscale Mr. Rogue Scrapper. And we're good. And we don't find ourselves maybe locked into a build just yet, but the arms dealer really appreciates Pig's Gym. We have had a few Pig's Gym runs. Is it time for another one? It could be.
Believe you'll win, and you'll win, but not against me.
We will go to Kev. Don't have too much money, but I'm going to actually start buffing Fixer because it is a potential angle. It is not my favorite property item though. I don't find it as strong as it used to be.
Don't have scales.
You don't have the deed with some ridiculous scaling. So there's the Silk Scarf Spiky. Why do you give this to me so often? You could upgrade the Silk Scarf right now. How are we feeling on that? It's some direction. Maybe I don't even run the Spiky Shield. You could go Spiky Shield Fixer, but it's very far away until that works out. Upgraded Silk Scarf can be decent because, yeah, I just don't want to hold the Spiky for so long. So what could we actually sell here? We do have to sell one item. Maybe cut a Piggles R, buy the Silk, upgrade it, and start scaling it. That's not too bad. I think I'll do that. We'll go Silky. Plonk you in like that. Let's upgrade you. And let's start scaling that as high as we can. We could take bandages, run it over textiles, or we could run both even. That's not bad. And Tiny Furry for the 1 XP, I think that's good. We've got Silk Scarf, although going Silk Scarf with Arms Dealer was maybe a bad idea. I think it's okay. Not the end of the world. You could always just cut it later on. But if you scale it up, it can just be run as a like a 2-piece item. And you've got some other build in the last 8 spots. Grab bronze item. We got a doggy. So a little bit of synergy with Silk Scarf in selling all those smalls. Do we need to make space? We need to make space for potentially running a Piggles. I mean, getting a Piggles from the fight. So we'll take double scaling. Do we need to use the junk bot? We can. And you are the same speed. We would then run like so. Or we could do, instead of Silk Scarf, like Burb plus Piggles. But I don't think that matters too much, honestly. Okay, let's go fight the Dooley. So I'm quite scared if it is a Ignition Core, because I think their burn will just stack up too much. Okay, it's a weaponized one. They do have a Sunderer, which is a bit annoying in cutting down my shielding. But perhaps we can outscale. Let's have a look-see. So what did you go for? I think you went gold skill and you got right-handed. You plonked it down on the Stinger for the lifesteal. Okay. We do have level advantage, which is really nice. So I suspect we're going to clear this fight. We are looking good. So winning day 2, very nice. But kind of unsurprising when you have the Ganja. Ganja with 2 double scalers. Alrighty, Chocolate's nice with the Silk Scarf, but if this was perhaps a gold Silk Scarf, maybe it's more tantalizing, but early on I think JJ is probably better. We got Apro. Do we have any cost synergies? Not really right now, but it is scaling. How are our tags looking? We've got... we don't have too many tags, but we can run a tool, and this will give you a weapon. So... there's also a yo-yo. Okay, so I'm thinking right now, let's maybe... I don't think we're going to need this burb. Let's pick up the Apro. We will need more space. Shall we just cut these 2 pickles, or what about cutting Doggy? Doggy's a nice scaler with the Silk Scarf. So let's cut these pickles. At bronze, they're not too impactful. And we'll take ourselves a hatchet, which will give us some more multicast. We've got double scalers, so it's appreciated there. And a yo-yo can work with Apro. We would level up and potentially run it. What do we think about that? Would we potentially cut Fixer? Maybe. Let's pick up the yo-yo in case we run it. And because we're still quite early into the day, I don't think I will re-roll there. We'll go Economic Seminar, maybe pick up some pivotal economic items, but we did not. We got a piggy bank and we got a signet ring. So yeah, we would like to upgrade this Fixer. Sells for a little bit more gold. Pickles will give us small items for Silk Scarf, but we kind of need space, huh? This makes this quite challenging. I'd like to maybe keep Dog if we go Silk Dog angle. Depending on upgrades, maybe we hit a gold one soon. Maybe we find a dog, or at level 4 we take the dog to silver. Shall we just cut Fixer? Yeah, I'm not the biggest Fixer fan, so we'll just cut Fixer. Unfortunately, it didn't do too much. Maybe cost us a little bit of gold, but not the end of the world. Got space for the pickles when we win. So let's go beat up the Aetherite with an obscene amount of scaling. Could we consider running Force Field in this setup? It's not too bad, huh? But like I've said before, it's hard to hold the Force Field as Pygmalion, because your inventory is so restrictive. So yeah. It also means you have to potentially cut Hatchet and you lose out on the tool tag for Apro. So yeah. We're struggling a bit to clear their shields, but thinking we are going to outscale them, so we are good. And what do we get? We got a Pickles X. Quite slow. I'll sell you. Take goggles. And this is a tricky situation where maybe we just have to cut Piggy Bank. Because if we give it some more value, we have to sell some other things. You could maybe cut this bronze pickle generator. Because you're definitely getting rid of goggles. We don't haste too much. Yeah, I might cut those two. Let's go have a look at what Ayla has. Maybe doggy upgrade, or spending 1 gold to get some max HP is not too bad. So I'll cut you guys. The silk slowly starting to scale. And you count as apparel. And you get double scaling, so we might run it with the Apro. It's very slow, but it scales. And we could run a yo-yo as well. Would we reroll? Yeah, let's reroll. Maybe we see an upgrade. I think I'll just take Slingshot. Just to sell. And at Lottle, even though we have nice scalers, it's a bit slow. But we buy time with the textiles bandages. But then you'd want to put the Atlotl next to the Ganjo. Yeah, I don't know. You could maybe cut in Ganjo for more tags so you can run it Lottle. How do we feel about that? We'd be missing out on property, perhaps. Oh, and Piggy Bank. I should have maybe sold those items, then cut Piggy Bank. Or we'll level up the dog. Okay. Let's rather just level up dog, I think. And then we'll sell the Piggy Bank. Ah, and the level up makes space. Okay. Crisis averted. I didn't really think about the level up. Then we will go and sell you for space. And plonk you back in. Do we want to go to Midsworth? How are we looking on mediums to sell? Don't really have. You could go Gumballs. Gumballs gives you 80 shielding. Gives you 60 damage. At the cost of 10 gold. You get some crit chance here and there. It's not bad, but even if we buff it, am I going to run it just yet? Maybe I'll hold off on that. Maybe let's go look at Midsworth. See potential upgrades or... Yeah, I don't think we care for you. And rerolling is a bit suspect when it's so expensive, so... I think we will plonk in the apparel for another multicast. We'll plonk in the yo-yo. Synergizes with some faster items. We definitely want you on the multicaster yo-yo, and then something else that is kind of fast. Or should we just do it like that? Maybe it's a bit cleaner to look at. We don't get any rewards from winning a fight. So let's go battle it up.
Right then, off you go.
Yeah, and we'll hold on to these spare changes in case we go to Barcoon or something. Decent spot we find ourselves in. I like that we have scaling on defensive items to buy us time. We just hope we don't get bursted too quickly. Langjean building up some crit chance, but could be okay. The burn's not going to stack up too badly, okay. I think we're okay then. So potential avenues is hasting Apro, maybe with the Shadowed Cloak, and then we could potentially lean in more into a yo-yo build if that's the case. But yeah, lots of scaling coming out, which is nice in these early days. So we got a solid board right now, and we've got some stuff in the stash that's scaling. Shall we grab double income? I think that beats chocolates. Yeah, let's just grab income. There's the Gumball machine, but... You know, we might not even run these. Yeah, not too sure. You are an apparel. I think I'll go Midsworth. Maybe find something even stronger. 1 gold to get 8 shielding and 6 damage is not too bad. And rerolling is an option if we're looking for some sort of upgrades, maybe some key piece. Yeah, maybe something we can build around. So unfortunately we didn't find it. There's a marbles if we want to go marbles yo-yo, but we lose out on tags for Apro, so I think I'll just keep it like so. And yeah, we're doing okay. Could maybe have bought the weapon, but that's a Hexa. And the thing is, we scale slowly, so the item destruction could be a pain. Because we kind of need these small items. She's going to destroy and we'll lose tags, so Apro is going to get a bit weaker. So it's a bit scary. I don't want to risk it, I think. We could go... I guess just Boiler and Brawler. If you pick up Energy Potion, can be run in the late game. But Multi-Tool will probably take over Hatchet. It doesn't scale, but the haste and slow can be appreciated. And even around like the mid game, entering the late game, I sometimes am still running a multi-tool for the utility. So let's see what we get. I used to love this fight when I was playing a lot of duty. And he has the Armadillo, which used to be 6 seconds. So you could sometimes get the skill and build like a Armadillo with lots of haste. Like a metronome, and used to be a very fun build for me. Shall we just go economic? Hopefully we upgrade rewards card. Sounds pretty good. I think I prefer that over the random event. So hatchet upgrade. Sounds good. I think I will grab ATM. Now it is a property, but it's a bit too big, I would say. What about sacrificing the healing for a faster shielder? We get the tag. Then you get 5x. That's maybe good, huh? It maybe beats the textiles. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. 17 gold, reroll. If you hit rewards card, it's huge. I think that's fine. And I don't think I want to hold the bronze boomerang. So there's a briefcase. It is free at this stage. Later, we don't need to like bump up value, so let's grab that briefcase and head out of here. So this... Oh, we sold the goggles. I was going to see if it was a tool, perhaps.
I sense something blocking your power.
Okay. Could bump up the shield items a little bit. So you give 10 shielding right now. That's going to scale. We probably are going to have more max health than our opponent. You could reroll, but you might miss. I think let's just take heavy metal.
I hope we can do this again.
There's a Barcoon. It is quite nice for grabbing money. B1, B2 upgrading what? Rewards card, maybe? Let's go Barcoon. It makes us money, but we might also find a key piece. So there's a somewhat late Regal. We could go like just a full-on scaling comp. What do we think about that? What happens if we actually ditch the silk scarf and we go for more like weapon scaling? Because we do have the arms dealer. It is a bit late though. But I think I prefer it over the silk scarf. Yeah, I think I'm going to ditch silk scarf here. Pick up this Regal. And sell you guys. Yep. Because yeah, we had Barcoon. We might as well sell all our smalls. How are we looking on a reroll? I think a reroll's fine. You could do a vending machine. It's going to take up 2 slots, so then 1 is wasted. Sometimes gives you chocolate bars. The dog likes it. But as soon as you buy that, then your inventory is quite full. It would mean we have to pivot a bit sooner. So, I think I'm going to pass. And going into this fight, we could be okay.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
What did you start out with? So you started out with probably an enchanted item. Yeah, you got a fiery clamor. Ugh, that's not that great. Slow is a bit annoying, so all this burn buildup can be a problem. It's hurting. Yeah, I very much do not appreciate burn buildup. Shielding cuts some of it, but it's just so much right now. Oh. Come on. Big shield. We're so close. Oh, I can taste the... Oh. Quite close, but too much burn. Are these all aquatics as well? Yeah. Getting some nice figurehead cooldown reduction. So close fight, but we're in that stage where we're kind of potentially pivoting. I think I will put hatchet here because we might find a better tool. It's hard to find a single slot apparel, but there are lots of tools in the game.
Come with no weapons?
Would love to upgrade the rewards card soon so it doesn't stay on bronze for too long. And yeah, this doesn't look like anything we're really building towards. There's a Ganja upgrade, there's belt. So if we go belt with these, that's not too bad. I think I might buy it for that. And we potentially pivot in a day or two to these guys. Got lots of money for the Regal, but we do need to start seeing more weapon shops. Could take this upgrade, but if we pivot, maybe not. So yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on the upgrade.
For the good of all.
For the pivot, but perhaps you actually hold this during the pivot. And economic seminar is great, but we really want to scale that Regal. So for that reason, I'm actually going to go to the shop.
A customer.
We got a safe, which makes us 9 gold back. It's a bit expensive at gold. Preferred at bronze and silver.
I get it.
And it's only for our doggy.
Enjoy your purchase.
So I think I'm going to pass for that reason. And there's that Loddle. It would need a crook from this position. Else we have to cut too many tags. Yeah, and I want to scale defense, so probably not. That's probably too expensive for the Regal. 4 gold for 20 damage. But it also gives some max HP. I think I'll pick it up. Maybe it gets sold, but near the end of the day, we might run it. Let's see. And yeah, I would love a Trash Town Mare.
Yes,
Hoping to hit augmented weaponry. That would be big. But a dog upgrade also could be appreciated. So yeah, our scaling's starting to fall off. But I have faith. I don't think we're in a terrible spot. Could potentially hard pivot to like an ice club. That's still in the cards.
Security. Security.
Okay, what you gonna give us, Trash Town? Oh, the pepper spray. That one's a bit yuck. So I think a Lotto has to go for space. I might run this board for another day. We were gonna grab the silver loot. We will probably go Andy, look for some small weapons. Gunpowder is nice, but it might have to go for space. Let's have a look-see. So I'll take the upgraded Signet.
Diamonds come in small.
And we're grabbing a lot of max HP as we move on through the days. So we could go a max HP build. Got a lot of pieces for it. I think I will pick you guys up
Shall I?
for the Regal. Start skating it a little bit more.
You're a smart one for your size.
And you know, next day we might hit 7. Could mean we take Regal to gold. That's our scaler. Let's see, but it is a bit behind. Orion, we could find a crook potentially. Or maybe a better tool than the hatchet. Could take upgrade hammer. We get rewards card to silver. Both are nice. Maybe we just need strength, but even crook strength is not too great because these are kind of slow. They don't benefit from crook that much. So I think I'm just going to grab upgrade hammer. Sell that gavel. And yeah, I think we might lose the next fight as well. We'll have to see how strong this duty is. All happy on positioning. Okay.
My dreams are
Still a bit weak, but we're skating. We're skating. Got lots of income coming in. Plus 15. How are you looking? I mean, they got the Alpha Ray. I'm not too scared, to be honest. What are you charging up? Your Alpha Ray. I would have maybe done charge up the core, I don't know. But he is scaling burn off the friend of charcoal, but it is slow. So It's running out of ammo. Okay, I think we're good. I think if this was a stronger player, we'd probably lose this day. But he's bronze. I think he might be a bit weak as a player. So a little bit of a bailout. Curious on the recap some of our numbers. So yeah, it's not bad, huh? Guess we'll just pump some value into gunpowder. Or actually, we'll go more for the hatchet, I think. Could keep that gunpowder for spices. Gonna hit up... could guarantee a weapon, but Barcoon for upgrades is probably better. So there's a briefcase, which probably means the gunpowder sadly has to go for space. What about cutting doggy for space and you focus on regal? Is that any good? But this regal is taking a while to get there, huh? Gunpowder could take a while, I'm gonna be honest. So we'll take briefcase. We've got money, we'll re-roll for upgrades. So there's dog upgrade. So then I think I'll keep the dog then. And boomerang is lovely, but it is it's quite difficult to plonk it in onto the board. And we, you know, running these, we're still a bit weak if we commit to the pivot. But yeah, I'll sell the briefcase now. We'll get the spare change value. And yeah, I think if we were regal right now, we'd go boomerang, but ooh, hef. Might see some interesting burn item that we could pivot to.
There's a little fire in everyone.
It's a fiery pawn shop. 10% of your heal, so it's only if we scale your healing. But the pawn shop is interesting. Like if you go YouTube, but then you have to scale your healing or something. Got the Ganjo, but that does not feel fast enough. You run the 2, you get the multicast, it's property, but it's gonna take a while. At 7, you could upgrade you for more value. Will be really high max HP if we go Fiery Pawn Shop plus Belt. Because right now it just burns 2. Then maybe we buff it with the Ganjo instead of the ATM. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, let's get rid of this potential pivot. You know, we've played this kind of stuff before. It's a bit boring. But we pick you 2 up. We could potentially get the bird to a multicast of 3. And then we try find a way to scale up your healing. We've got App Pro, which will do a decent job. The laser security system is just too slow, I would say, at 9 seconds. There's also like a reroll potential, but it's very expensive. We don't really have the money to do that. You'd have to cut rewards card, but then that cuts into the pawn shop. So I'm thinking of selling these 2. We pick up the pawn shop, we'll upgrade it at level 7. And this is like a sort of late game high max HP burn build. Could potentially switch into some other burn item if we find it. Maybe if we get the pawn shop huge, it might do crazy stuff with the matchbox. So I quite like that idea. So we'll get dog out. That means we can buy the pawn shop. And then we're going to sell the regal plus something will have to go as well, right? Maybe the yo-yo? Because the yo-yo is not a tag for Apro. So I think we'll get rid of regal. We'll get rid of yo-yo. We'll pick up this firebird. I think we'll scale it. Yeah. And looks good so far. And then as we get this pawn shop up, we might run it on board. But we do want to find some way of getting this healing huge. So that the burn is huge. Or we find a different fiery item. So cool, interesting sort of burn build. I think on our scaling we'll beat the Weeper. Don't think we care for Foreman or Dire Inglet. So we'll get more max HP. We'll hit the level up. Okay. Exciting stuff, huh? So it was going to be a bit of a boring pivot, but this could potentially be a very fun late game. But we do want to find better tags. Yeah. And then I think most other properties are going to be are going to be large items, so it's tricky to run. Well, we have two nice scalers, so the burn's getting there. It's just a question of, in a player fight, do we die before we can get this bird big enough? And that might happen. So I think because we have a damage scaler on the bird, we really want to cut these more offensive pieces and run more defense to buy us time. Ouroboros statue, no. So now it's going to be the pawn shop getting upgraded. Don't you want to slot in there, please? Make this easier for me. Thank you. We might also pick up a bird upgrade in the shop. Starts with a bit more burn. Okay, exciting times. And I think we really want to pump value onto the pawn shop. So we want to hit up shops. We want to get big income. We've only got 4. So would we just go mountain pass? Get income? That's not too bad. Get a small heal item. Yeah, and Ayla's not really going to have what we want, really. She does, you know, give us arms dealer stuff, but like I said, we want defensive items. So let's go mountain pass. You either look for a fight or you just take income. I think I'm just going to take income. Because buy sell is so important now with trying to scale that, the pawn shop. And, should we go 1 XP? Should we get a bit of money? Maybe get a weapon. You do have tools, so what happens if we take a tool that can maybe be run over the hatchet? But the 1 XP is also safe. I think let's just grab 1 XP. And is there a reason to sell you? No. We'll keep you for Midsworth. So, facing another bronzy. Hopefully they give us the time we need for our pawn shop. What you rockin'? Giant Ice Club, uh-oh. With some freeze, with a restorative matchbox. Spicy. But hitting us for 1,000, that hurts. No crit chance, thankfully. Burns building up, slows are annoying. Freeze is also annoying. Can we scale the healing? Okay, we can survive another Ice Club hit. We're getting there, but the storm... Oh, the burn is big. Okay, fat shields coming in. Oh, thank goodness. Not bad. Not bad. Very happy we won that. Gives me more breathing room. Okay, so lots of buy-sell needs to happen. We can go chocolates to sort of guarantee, but the inventory is a bit fat. It would mean we have to maybe cut belt. You also don't really want to have to cut these two so early. That's tricky. Maybe we go Andy, we look for better smalls. But chocolates gives us 10 value on this thing. Guaranteed, nice and easy. And I mean, you might run belt for the max HP bonus. Ugh. So I think let's go Andy. Maybe you have a rewards card upgrade or something. So we'll definitely take the small weapons.
Excellent choice.
What about the rest of you? I mean, you could scale matchbox rather. With the pawn shop. Ditch the burb. Because you get to 100 value, you put 15 burn on the matchbox. Could be pretty big. We would love to duplicate it, but that can be tough. But at the same time, you're running a large item that doesn't activate the matchbox. But there's Apro, which multicasts, which the matchbox likes. It's a very tough decision to decide if we cut this burb or not. You know what? I'm going to stick to the Fiery Bird. He's my buddy. So I'm not going to go Matchbox. I'm also a Matchbox hater, so... We could opt for a different tool, which is also an apparel. So I think Monocle could be nice with this. This Apro, rather. Because then it gives us another space here. Which can be very appreciated. So we'll cut hatchet. Yeah, we don't care just for pure damage. And we get more defense in here, which is very nice. Business card we could pick up. It should give us value as the run goes on. And yeah, there's apparel. It's faster. Because I mean, this damage is probably not that significant. So maybe just a faster shielder. Yeah, I think let's just go faster shielder. And we'll pick up business. And looking good, yeah. A bit expensive to pick up that Halliday. Go Midsworth. We can now sell our Ouroboros for some profit. Seems good to me. Oh, rewards card upgrade is very nice. And yeah, succulents at this stage, far too late. Don't think we want to reroll, but we could buy succulents just for the pawn shop, maybe. Ooh, we lost a tag. Oh, because we lost weapon. So I might want to put a small weapon back. Ugh. Shouldn't have cut that. Don't need to sell you. You know, Thuggy's nice to grab bonk, but what about a rivet gun? It is a weapon. It's nice with Apro. Value skill could also be nice. So let's go Suds.
For the Bazarian Defense Corps!
Hoggy, probably not what we want. So I think rivet is best with Apro, and then maybe the storefront skill is also decent with the pawn shop. So yeah, it's getting there with the scaling, but it's just a bit slow. That's my only gripe. And the scaling is sort of falling off as well. The scaling is not scaling.
Defeat is part of war. A soldier accepts it with dignity.
What you got for me? Ooh, a fat dishwasher. Means we have to sell some stuff. Does that just mean business cards out? Hold the belt for possible pawn shop play? Or do we perhaps try and find a weapon to run there? And I think the weapon's better for the multicast, so yeah, because you're double tag, we'll cut jewelry. I completely forgot we needed a weapon. What sort of heal skills would there be? So let's go skills. Let's check the filters. Heal and heal reference. When you use a tool, heal, no. Let's check out these heal references, and not the common ones. I think the common ones are what you get from monsters. So when you use a weapon, your heal items gain heal. That could be nice with the burb. Would it be nice if we had that yo-yo, actually? Buff up the healing. Your leftmost heal item has bonus heal. Yeah, your rightmost, your heal items. So it could give us some extra burn. And when you crit, if we get lots of crit, what would we be looking for at gold skills? Let's just check this heal one. So we could just bump up the healing on the burb. When you crit, it's going to be hard to bump up our crit chance. Like if we get that skill, like when anyone uses an item, everyone gets crit. Could be very nice on the burb, but it doesn't do anything now. So do we maybe just take this for a little bit of extra burn? But this gives us like a late game scaling option. You just really need crit chance. I think let's just take some base burn. We'll go to Kina, looking to buy some stuff. Sounds good. Do want to find a weapon though. Apro upgrade is nice for better scaling, so I'll take it. Does cut into our funds a little bit. You could take a pinata for the pawn shop. It's just very expensive because you don't get any money back from selling the chocolates, but you get some max HP. I think I'll pick it up. We really want to get this pawn shop big. So that's one way we can get pawn shop bigger, through some gumballs. Gives 20 value onto it, but we did not find a weapon. We're just rocking business card. So let's sell you, and yeah, I think we're gonna get gumballs for the pawn shop. Has to be somewhat manual. And one more. Okay, a little bit of crit chance on LeBurb. Now let's have a think. So we might prefer to run this over the ATM. What happens if you cut like a Ganjo for another ATM to get a multicast of 3? That's not too bad, isn't it? Like this already is doing... In 5 seconds, it's burning you for 45. And then we'll just rely on Apro to scale. That seems nice. That seems very nice. Any reason to sell? You could get a little bit more value on Pawn Shop. Which I think I'll do. Then we might sell you. Okay. Positioning is just for you. Perfect. Okay, so quite happy with the setup. If we can speed up that burb, could also be nice. Ooh, but a shiny weather glass. Alright, just gives it an extra multicast. Not too bad, but... You got any scary slow synergy coming in here? They've got lots of regen. Where's your regen coming from? Ah, from Ouroboros. Interesting. But, yeah. Outscaled them. That's lovely. And from here, with the pawn shop, buy, selling, we're only going to get stronger and stronger, so. You could reroll shops, but... Ooh. I mean, even if we see a Gumball shop, is that not great with pawn shop? An Ayla... We'll just move you in case we see something, but... Not an Ayla. I think I'll take Gumballs. And we can buy 5. Oh. Nice and simple, huh? Yeah, this pawn shop value is just too important. And probably just chocolates, pawn shop value. I will take the cheap ones. So we could take Frigate for some more burn shenanigans, right? Do we want Bouncertron for more XP? So let's go have a look at Frigate. You could start them with a bunch of burn when you use an adjacent item. Thrusters, no. So tags are quite important right now with Apro for the scaling. But if we get the pawn shop big enough, we might not even need this Apro. Which could free us up for quite a lot of stuff. Like in the future, we might run something like this. I mean, it's not even bad right now. So I'm going to just go Bouncertron. Get more XP. And I don't think we care about anything from you. I think I actually do not want the skill. I want something I can sell. But yeah, these burns coming in from just a silver fiery burp. Really happy with this pivot. And, ooh, medium to sell. Happy to see that one. And now all this pawn shop, I'm like starting to think pawn shop is just fantastic. I will actually take you for more income. Sacrifice an XP, but ooh, can get more XP. We still have the business card, that's beautiful. So I think we'll hit 10 here, huh? And go to the shop, look for a skill. Spare change for pawn shop. All decent options. I think I like the skill more. Ooh, chocolate is fantastic with pawn shop. So that's what I'm gonna grab. And there's a haster. Interesting. So you could keep Apro maybe for utility. How's the ATM looking with haste? So we'll go ATM. Is it 2 seconds or 1? Haste 2 for 1. Keep Apro for haster, but I think I will eventually want to kick Apro. Whereas I might actually keep ATM for a multicast. Yeah, I think I'm going to go hasted ATM. Just because we love you as a multicaster, like ATM might stay around the whole run. Hasted Apro might not. Quite unusual to enchant at level 10 your bronze ATM. Is there a medium we can sell? Not really, no. I should... I mean, maybe we could still run Apro for a bit. But when the pawn shop gets higher, maybe we should cut Apro for a belt for more survivability. Ooh, fiber optics into a bobby. Just bite my butt off. Could be scary. When you use your leftmost, charge your rightmost. And he's scaling his damage. Can we do it? Oh, very close fight. Seems like a crazy setup, but... a bit wonky. The fiber optics Bobby lost to a single burb. I think I'll just grab 3 chocolates. But yeah, would love to upgrade this pawn shop. And gonna gumballs for the pawny. Pawn shop is growing to be like one of my favorite items on Pig. I think it's really strong. Fantastic economy item. Can be run in a lot of builds. I would say the random enchant on it is not so great though. You can miss quite badly sometimes. Haste potion could be appreciated, but I think it's safer just going for max HP. I mean max XP. Not HP. And a tropical island with a pawn shop. Yummy. When you heal, charge a shield. Ooh. Cut maybe these 2 items. And then it's charging the ATM, giving more haste. That could be really nice. Got a Clamorer. An item I'll probably hold on to. Would love to see maybe some at Curio, some slow improvements, and then it could be run in the late game as a piece that tries to slow them down. Definitely going to be spinning the wheel here. A lot of great options. Do you have an upgrade? Is that hat an upgrade? I think it is. Is this 3 skills? Ah, 3 diamond tier loot. Ooh! Then that is most definitely going on the pawn shop. And we can bump up the value with truffles. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's kind of doping out. I think I have to take them first. That was incredible. Could go more healing. We've already got the chocolates. So I don't know what else we'd want. Maybe just healing, right? Now let's go find these heal skills. So when you use a weapon, your heal items gain plus 10 heal for the fight. So we could potentially run a yo-yo to help us scale. Cut the bandages and we can get follow-up care on the burb. But endurance gives us potential for scaling. I'm trying to think what else would work. Like, at this position, we can't really get an at-lottle to 1 second. Not really the build to do that. So it would only be Yo-Yo. And I mean, Yo-Yo likes the multicast of 3, but it doesn't do anything right now. And I mean, we could pick this up, but then we also have to cut bandages so you get all the healing. So I might take endurance. And maybe try find a weapon that can shoot very quickly. And yeah. There are options for things to find, so we will go dig at Pearl.
Barely scratched the surface of the outlands.
There is money, there is slows. We don't have slow synergy, no. So that's probably a reroll, huh? Maybe if we find a very fast weapon. This has plus burn equal to the burn of... Ooh. Would that not stack up really high? What happens if we cut Apro then? Because then you're also getting bumped up by the pawn shop. But then you lose out your scaler. Because when you go off, you give 36 healing, which is almost 4 burn. That's not too impactful, is it? I think the pawn shop's just better as a scaler right now. So I think I'm going to pick up this claw. Kick Apro. Give us a bit of freedom. But you also do scale our defenses. But then maybe we run Belt as our defense. I think that's a nice play. So we'll go Claw. Nice. And we'll cut you guys. Should we plonk the truffles on it just yet for like max strength? You do like to skate it with rewards card because then it gives you money that you can put, like you sell the truffles with its money, it plonks the value on something else. It's really nice for skating it up. But I think let's take as much strength as we can right now. And we run something like this. Gunpowder we can hold on to for just a little bit, I think. Okay, looking good. Positioning, all fine. Really happy with this pig build. It's quite unique from the other stuff we've run. Shielded at Lottle, but it's going to get scaled with Pig's Gym. So it's going to go down to 1 second. It's going to haste it back up. This is scary. Yeah, and he's got so much defensive scaling from the Pig's Gym. I think we're cooked on this one, sadly. He just outscales us. Very strong opponent. But we still have some prestige left, so lots of time to get this pawn shop even bigger. Also would appreciate a belt upgrade, get that HP up. Ooh, pearl again. But it's... You know, what are you digging for? Probably something in the backpack to do things. So we'll have a look. Maybe you even cut belt for something. Charge 1 is just not strong enough, to be honest. Okay, so when you slow, we do not slow much, huh? Core shenanigans, golden piggy, the buff is now free. I mean, it's nice with the pawn shop, but we can hit bigger stuff, I think. Because, yeah, we also want to, like, hold on some items. So, probably not you. But we don't want to reroll, like, roll down too much. There's a fuppa. Don't think we care too much for the fuppa. Ooh. Just keep, like, charging the burb, maybe? So we don't run belt, and we do multicasting food onto the claws or something. That's nice. Does mean we have less max HP, but we already got 8,000. It's not too bad. So I think let's grab this diamond food. I love me this black pepper. And probably better on the burn items, right? Shall we go chocolates here? That means we have to commit to selling the belt. Unless we get rid of business card. It hasn't been doing too much. So potentially hold the belt. I'm not too sure if we run it. I feel like it's not going to get run here. So we'll sell. And go chocolates or shop. I mean, you essentially get one sale already with the rewards card. But no, I think the chocolates are just very safe. I think I'm even going to get the fat ones. Just try and get this max HP up. And I think we have to go property, bro. It would be huge to get the value skill. And yeah, we want to maybe try get the haste up on this turbo ATM. Rocket boots and I don't know what else, but needs to be a bit faster. Ooh, plus value onto the pawn shop. Like if we pick you up, let's try and think about that. So what happens if we ran something like so? We're losing out on the burn from this claw. That's 100. But we're getting value on everything. And then you have some fat heals coming out from the sub scraper to try and keep you alive. Get an extra multicast on you. Then we try and pump the value of Subscraper. I like that it has defense in the healing. But we'd probably run it like that instead. Put the healing on the burb. Maybe we run it. But we have to decide now because we either pump value on the pawn shop or we try and get this up. I think I like this defense, honestly. It's healing quite a bit. Will let us stack a lot of burn. But 100 off the claws. But no defense. So yeah, I think I like this. We will go Hermit, yep. Looking to do some buy sell, T-set, probably not. Bonsai expensive, but we want to be selling for the strength. And yeah, can't get the flail, way too expensive. Should we just grab max HP 1000 for 1 XP? I think it's pretty dang good. And I think it has to be gumballs, huh? Would love to see potentially a balcony. Could maybe cut one of these properties. We'll see. Plonk you back in. Okay. Ah, but this claw is so nice. It's just quite slow. And the healing lets us scale. It's tricky. I think I'm gonna cut the claws. And just sell it now for the value. Clamorer could potentially be run if we scale the slow, but I'm just gonna try to get this pawn shop as big as I can. And how's positioning looking? I think it's good. Want to charge the healer, right? Yeah.
My dreams are too
So the bird goes off and currently does 180 burn damage. So you've got lifesteal, that's a bit of a problem. Slows are very annoying as well. Stop slowing me. So I don't have any slows of my own. Oh, he's got another life. Rebirth. Oh, crap. Oh, goodness. We killed him through a rebirth. That was terrifying. A draw, but sheesh. I was sweating. Okay, probably chocolates. Gonna go for these just for the quantity of them. And I will hold on to money, actually. Oh, gumballs as well. But we really need that balcony, please. I'm begging you. Give me a balcony. No balcony, but who are we fighting? Crypty boy. More XP. We're going to hit 13. We get an upgrade. We'll be curious what we actually do upgrade, though. Trash Titan. I mean, you use you charge you, but is that game winning? Probably not. I think the XP is just safer.
Yes, I will dance with you.
Pendulum as well. I keep forgetting you got Pendulum, which is a nutty item. Oh, these burns coming in though.
Is beautiful.
Ooh. What are we thinking about that? Like, our crit's low, our opponents might have very high crit. And, oh, it's a pity we didn't take the skill when you crit. Improve your healing. But I think I like this. And, you know, you could upgrade, you put value on Subscraper, it heals 6 times the value. That's very big. You know, you could do a rewards card, but that's not as impactful. I think it's the scraper. Give us some fat heals, also a lot of value on the item. Celestial Conduit. Probably just on the scraper, it will give it plus value as well. And yeah, I mean, black pepper is also a consideration, but I think with the value, this increases a bit. And I think I'm happy to go fight, yeah. So we'll get 5 plus the hour, we level up. That's big. And come on, give me your cooldown skill for the ATM. I don't ask for much. So how's the crits looking? Climbing.
It's all about
A cutlass, not the end of the world.
know what you're fighting.
But 14, definitely diamond. And weapon shenanigans. Scaling our shield doesn't really matter, so that is a pass. When you heal, an item gains crit chance. Oh, that's a pity. First time you slow, we don't slow at the moment. Ugh. So these are pretty rubbish. You could maybe make it go faster, but there's, you know, we probably higher HP than them. Maybe you hit 100% faster. If we manage to grab slow, end up charging our heal items. But that probably means you cut like ATM or something. I really don't know what to pick. I think let's just try and get crit chance faster. We might not ever see slow. But getting crit chance faster is not bad.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
So fighting a Vanessa could be a good thing if they have naturally very high percent crit chance, because then... Ooh, a boulder. That's just gonna one-shot us, huh? Don't think there's anything we can do to stop that. No, why did it have to be a boulder? Anything but the boulder. So, we could enchant the black pepper. Maybe some slow... or is just the XP better? Takes you closer to a level up or give you more max HP. Let's go see if the enchant's interesting. Crit. So do you just crit yourself? And it doesn't really matter if you give crit to other things, so...
Space is my canvas.
Gonna do a random one,
Time is
and...
my paint.
You know, if you double your burn, could be nice. Slow. I wish we took that other skill.
Fail now.
I was like, we're probably not getting slow. Then we get slow. Grab chocolates. I mean, maybe we should be going to shops to look for this balcony. I don't know. And XP for the level up? Man, I really want to see balcony, but... Let's try greed out the balcony.
If it's not right for you, bring
So
it
I'm
back.
very happy to see
I
you.
want you to be happy.
What about 8 gold for this one? Yeah, it's okay.
For a free ride home. A few-
We'll reroll, give me some cheapos. Ooh, I do like the safe.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
And another 8, sure.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Ooh, another coin there. Oh, I'm so sad we got bonked by that boulder. How dare you. Shall we try for Trash Titan skill? Void Golem. Yeah, I think let's try find Trash Titan skill. Could your haste be appreciated? Maybe. I don't know if you'd cut a multicast for some better hasting. But yeah, boulder is so rough for this build. We have like this huge HP pool that is irrelevant
Person. Maybe too nice.
to the boulder. Grab loot for maybe a nice cooldown with the feather. But what about balcony? Let's greed for balcony.
One here is huge. It's
That is
terrifying.
an extremely expensive pinata.
Not very big though, is it?
So I don't think I'll pick that up, but
Ready to sail?
for the chocolates, I'll pick you guys up.
Raccoon instead. He actually cares about this.
Grab region. It's not a property though, so we lose a multicast, but we get... How much region? Like 400 region? No, it would be more, isn't it? It'll be maybe like 500 region, but you lose a multicast. You could run it like... Yeah, if you run it like this, put it there. I'm considering it. Because the ATM doesn't do too much, it just gives a multicast. But maybe a multicast is so important. But 500 healing every second. I think I appreciate the healing more.
There's fun size, and then there's boring size.
What can we buy, sell? I think we can grab you, huh?
Now sell me something.
And then just the sign.
Huge.
But maybe we can sell gunpowder. It's like we're not finding anything
Behalf of the Grand Society
to really use it on, so we'll do that. And grab a fight, yeah. Could do spare change for a little bit more value, but I think the fight is pretty nice. And a little mimic. Cool. So 1,000 regen. It's very nice. Just no more boulders, please. Do not want to see boulders. A heavy fang. Grab a loot. What kind of loot are we looking for? Cooldown, probably. And just sell you guys for the pawn shop. Okay, I'm scared. Another Vanessa. What's the likelihood of 2 boulders in a row? That has to be 0%, right? Bronze people don't run boulders. Crow's Nest, okay. Doesn't have the crazy... The crazy sort of scale with crit chance, which is nice. Because he already started at 100%, so... But the slows are annoying. Burn's scaling up. It's like equaling our regen now, but... Ooh, we plonked him with a ton of burn. Very nice. Okay, made it to 8. Fighting for my life here to get to 10. Come on, balcony. Would you run balcony over close sign? I mean, that regen was so nice, that fight, wasn't it? Could go Ayla, but I think like 1,700 HP is maybe... It's too good. 50 healing. Yeah. And more max HP, sure.
Now this is health food.
We'll bump up the healing on you. And... Yeah, we'll hit 16. We get an upgrade, maybe just on the Burby. Quite a weird thing to upgrade at 16. And... Come on, salesman. We could do crazy things with a salesman. Salesman, salesman. Oh, I saw the skill and I was like, yay. So over the upgrade, I mean, yeah, I think skill is probably actually better. Could do Signet, but we're going to the end of the game. We haven't been going to too many shops for rewards cards, so let's see if a gold skill can cook up something.
I will train you.
A little bit extra burn on the black pepper. It's okay, but maybe something more impactful. A lethargy. There's no real bonus for it. Huh. Don't have a weapon. We're not like a fort or anything. We're not going to get too many insect wings and feathers, so maybe just property mogul. That's a bit of a pity. Go chocolate bars, secure value, or... No, I don't think a little bit of value is going to matter too much, but...
Come on in. Let's chat.
Like some other things could hit the spot.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your purchase. Do you have to leave?
Could maybe have held that globe actually for max HP. There's the ATM. Do we buy you for some max HP? Maybe. Do we sell you now? Yeah, I think let's just sell it. Buy the flail. And another fight. Yeah, sure, why not? Lord of the Wastes. Won't hit level 17. Well, that's okay. I'm still wondering if we would run Pendulum or something. Feels a bit sad to maybe cut 1,000 regen.
Is to be free. Join us.
But we don't have to decide. We get a bar of gold for a nice influx of money. Hopefully we can survive to use that money. So many Vanessas. Sheesh.
You do.
No boulder, no boulder, no boulder, no boulder, no boulder, no boulder.
I'm a bit of a legend.
Okay, shipwreck. Just hoping for not a ton of slow. That's annoying. Okay. How's their defense scaling? It's there, but... Ooh. We're getting them low, they're getting crits on the healing. Oh, very nice. Yeah, that was scary.
Put it toward nobler use.
What do you have? Turbo Shipwreck. Just perma-hasting your board. Everything multicasting. Sheesh. That was very scary. Chocolate, so we try again at JJ. Let's go to JJ. We have so much money. Oh, yeah. So that beats the... That beats going to the event. A ledger. We could try. I mean, it's appreciated with the chocolates. So, yeah, we'll just hold it for now. I won't forget, surely. And sure, why not? I mean, maybe just put it on my board so I can, like, see. Pygmalion skills, like, I don't know skills too well off the top of my head. Let's just try maybe when you crit, get bonus healing. When you use a large heal. Shall we try this one for some scaling? It's not the best scaling, to be honest, but it's something. For the level up, or more selling. Selling could be appreciated on the ledger. Did we miss out? I feel like we've sold more than 2. We might have missed out value. Crap. We don't have too much gold. Let's go shrouded. Grab the XP. Oh, another chance to get value. And no real reason to sell you right now. Okay, come on. Give me the value skill. You gave me your silly trader. I didn't want it. I want salesman. Come on, salesman, salesman, salesman. Salesman! Oh, baby! Oh, I could cry. Just don't boulder me. Salesman doesn't matter if you boulder my butt. Oh, goodness. How did we do it? Skill, or do we try and sell stuff to get more value? Both are decent options, but let's look at skills. We don't slow, man. Oh, we don't have too much money, actually. But it's the last fight. I can sell rewards card. Oh, and I pumped the value into something random. Oh. Let's go have a look here. I mean, freeze is nice, huh? We'll do that. We don't shield, so... Pick up a little bit of defensive utility. Oh, that's nice. And we won't hit a level up, so just Quicksell. We just need to make sure we actually put value on the flippin' thing.
Send me your huge items.
And then we start selling. So we will
I'll take it, I guess.
do that. Okay. We have no money. Yeah. We'll sell a rewards card. We'll sell Signet.
Here's some gold.
And don't think we're going to run Belt, huh?
Huge thing.
I think close signs may be better.
Ms. Worth says I have to trade even when I don't care. Not very
Oh, this feels good.
Fine, here's
Some
gold.
cheapos. Very
Buy
nice.
from Barcoon instead. He actually cares about this.
And we fighting you. We sell the ledger right now, get a chocolate. Okay. Now I'm scared of a dinosaur eating important pieces. I think they can eat on 5 with Big Mamasaur. And then if they have multicast, they could eat 2.
My dreams are too
If they got like the robotic factory or something. But it could be a drill build. Oh, it's large. Oh, it's a mama. She could eat twice, can't she? Ah, don't eat me, mama. No, I need those items, mama. Or maybe we just regen and beat them in the sandstorm. How much? What's their scaling look like? Nothing too crazy, right? I think we just win in the sandstorm. What an anticlimactic fight. Maybe it's good it ate those items, I don't know. Yes, look at the regen. Okay, so I was like, I'm scared of a Mamasaur, and then Mamasaur came out, but so much regen and healing, they can't compete. Okay, what a run, eh, guys. Fiery Bird pivot in the mid game into obscene property values. Sorry if you have to face my ghost, guys. We'll be looking at 138,000 healing. I mean, 76,000 damage. He was pumping out damage, but what a run. Thank you guys for joining me for that one. Hope you found it fun and interesting. I will see you probably on the new patch. So take care, guys. Peace.